Hi folks, welcome to the channel. I've come out today to have a little wander around one of my favourite bits of Cornish woodland. We're out here in the Reens today. We've been here before. I did a bluebells video here a couple of years ago that I think was probably one of my most popular videos. But that's not what we've come for today. I've come for a little wander around, but really I want to talk to you guys about something that in true YouTube fashion happened a few days ago. Only it actually did happen a few days ago, and it just got me thinking about things. So I thought we'd come for a little wander and we'd have a little chat, and we see where it goes from there. We're just going to wander up this path to a little spot that I know where it's nice, and we can sit down and have that little chat. So what was it that happened a few days ago that led to me coming out here? Well, a few days ago a photography friend of mine posted in a group, a little bit despondent. Let me just say, before we go any further, he's a good photographer, he's a very good photographer, takes some beautiful long exposure images. But he was a little bit upset that his work wasn't getting the likes that he hoped, that he wanted, that possibly his work should have had. But the whole thing started me thinking about at what point did we actually let likes start to define our art? We've all been there, haven't we? You plan your image, you plan the moment, you check the weather, you check the conditions, you know exactly where you want to go. You've poured your heart into the photo. You've hiked out, you've gotten drenched, maybe even sunburned. You wait for that moment of light. You take the shot, you go home, you edit the image, you post it to your social media. But then the social media algorithm says, sorry mate, 14 likes is all you're going to get. But here's the thing, those numbers, they don't know what it was like to be there in that moment. Those numbers don't know how you felt and what that image means to you. And those numbers sure as hell don't define whether it's a good photograph or not. So I'm going to share with you now a couple of images that I've taken fairly recently, both taken in May, one early May, one late May. And neither one of them on my Facebook photography page actually did very well. I think they're both around about 37, 38 likes. But those likes don't change how I feel about those images. They don't change how I felt in the moment of being there, enjoying the light, the mood, the atmosphere, and the memory I retain of having done it. They don't change that for me. I love those images. I do what I do for me and not for the algorithm. This first image, taken at Ennis Gardens, captured in early May when the bluebells weren't at their peak, but they weren't far away from it. And I absolutely loved this scene with the trunk that's fallen through that fence, leading you through that scene into the light in the background. You've got the bluebells in the foreground, the trunk through the fence, you've then got the wild garlic and more bluebells and that beautiful soft light in the background. But the Facebook algorithm didn't appreciate it. Image number 2, the iconic Ennis Dodnan Arch at Land's End. As you can see from this image, you've got the thrift, the sea pinks in bloom in the foreground, you've got the arch, the armed knight and the lighthouse out there, and you've got that beautiful sunlight coming through with the sun low on the horizon that just draws your eye through the image. Again, a really beautiful evening. Love the light in this image, had a fantastic time out there shooting it. But the Facebook algorithm, again, didn't enjoy it. Okay, so let me give some context to that comment that I just made about taking photos for me and not for the algorithm. So I don't normally talk about things that are away from photography, things at home, but I think it's kind of relevant here. And for a number of years, I've been a single parent to 4 children who are all on the autistic spectrum. So I'm a full-time carer for them. And life at times gets a little bit intense. Photography, landscape photography, that's my escape. The photography is my headspace. The photography is how I retain my sanity, although some people would question the retention of my sanity. Being out in the landscape, being out in the fresh Cornish air, that's far more important to me than anything else. The likes that I get for a photo, aren't relevant to the experience of actually being out here and how it makes me feel to have that room to escape and be creative. I think part of the problem these days as well is that social media has trained us to think that validation equals value, and it doesn't. You know, one of the things that a lot of photographers know but don't tend to say is that we know some of our best work will flop online, whereas at times a random snapshot will just blow up for absolutely no reason at all. The thing with that is that it's not you, it's not the photo, it is just the way the system works. And this particular image that I'm lining up now, just a shot of some trees that isn't going to be anything special, but I like it, and I'll post it on in a moment for you to take a look at, see what you think. So here's what I'd like you guys to do. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, I would like you to post one of your favourite photos. Doesn't matter whether it got a lot of likes or not, just one of your favourite photos with the hashtag #StillMyFavouritePhoto. I can keep an eye on that hashtag then, I can engage with you, and maybe at some point in the future we can revisit this subject using some of your photos in a video, obviously with your permission and fully credited to you. Let's celebrate the image. Let's celebrate the thing that feeds the soul instead of the thing that feeds the algorithm. You see, the camera doesn't care about your follower count. The tide, well, it doesn't rise for likes. And the wind, bless it, couldn't care less if your photo went viral. So the next time you feel down because a photo didn't perform, just remember this: you were there, you made something beautiful, and that's enough. So before I finish up today, I wanted to give you a little update on the channel. Obviously, I've not been around much over the last couple of years. I think September 2023 was the last proper video that I did. That's, yeah, sometimes life just gets in the way, doesn't it? But hopefully I'm in a position now to start posting again more regularly. I'm looking to commit to at least one video a month, maybe more if I can manage it, but at least one video a month. I think that gives me the space that I need to create quality content rather than just creating content for the sake of it. To get the pacing right, to get the story right, to just get it all to fit together the way that I want to. And I want this channel to be about Cornwall, an unfiltered landscape photography really in Cornwall, even though I use filters, so you know what I'm saying. So thank you for watching this video today. Thank you for having remained subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate that. And whether you like, comment, engage in some way, or just sit there quietly in the background taking it all in, doesn't matter. Thank you very much for being there, and I'll see you on the next one.